Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Elson Cruz, and I'd like to welcome you back to Fallout 3. Somehow we found ourselves in the ladies' restroom of the Super Duper Mart, and I decided to come back here to unlock that one ammunition box that we had missed our first time here. And oddly enough, there was only, 20 bullets or so for a 10mm, so it was rather fruitless. But I did have a rather unusual dream while sleeping in the restroom there, so I don't know, that's kind of weird. But anyway, in the last part, we just finished Moira with completing the first chapter of her declassified survival guide to the Wasteland, which is always good stuff for us. Which means that I'd like to move on to something different for a little bit because, we don't need to be working on the Wasteland guide for this entire time. So we're going to return back to Megaton. And I would be very interested in actually starting some plot development stuff, so we're going to go and start with following in his footsteps and speaking to Colin Moriarty about Dad. So that's always good for us. His saloon, I believe, is over there. You can kind of see it from here. It's next to Moira's Craterside Supply. Nope. I don't know. It depends on which one I'm looking for, you know what I'm saying. Oh, lovely Megaton. What would we ever do without you? But we can go over here, and I believe you can actually lockpick through the back there, which we might actually do a little later, just for some experience. Nobody will hate us. And wait, is this him? No, that's Nathan. Nathan's a creeper. There's Colin Moriarty. How's it going, buddy?
Colin Moriarty. Always pleased to see a new face. But I'm afraid you've had the misfortune to catch me, well, out of me element.
All right, token
I'm the
Irish
owner
dude.
and proprietor of Moriarty's, you see. The saloon?
You mean the
But
place right next to
please,
us?
See for yourself. Come by for a drink or 12. You and I, we're going to be fast friends. Fast friends.
You don't say. So we have a lot of dialogue here, but, I'm looking for my dad. His name's Liam Neeson. You might have seen him before.
My God, it's you. The little baby boy all grown up.
That's me.
Persistent little bastard, ain't you? Then and now, it would seem. It's been a long time, kid.
What are you talking
your
about?
daddy passed through here all right.
Huh.
Here and gone. Got what he came for and then left. I'm assuming you'll do the same, correct?
Maybe, but what are you talking about? We were in Vault 101, and it's been sealed for 200 years. Huh.
You seem like a nice kid, so I'm going to be straight with you.
Oh, that's
Your
good.
dad was here, and now he's not.
Huh?
And yes, I know where he went. But what you're asking me for is information, and information is a commodity.
Deck.
Let's say 100 cops, and Daddy's location is yours.
100
Very
caps?
reasonable.
I have no idea. I don't want to waste 100 caps just to know where my dad is, even though you're completely unrequired to beat this game. So, I don't have that kind of money.
Guilty as charged. Tell you what, kid. I'm going to help you out, for old time's sake.
Excellent.
If you don't have the caps to pay for the information, then maybe you could do a little favor for me.
And there it is. So you want me to do your dirty work?
Who said anything about dirty work? You need some caps, and I'm giving you a way to get them. It's just business.
Okay.
This junky bitch named Silver borrowed quite a few caps from me. Claimed she could start funneling Jet and Psycho to me for a good price.
Oh, really?
Problem is, she scrammed with the loot and set herself up in Springvale so she can inject herself into a stupor.
Okay.
Get the caps she owes me, and they're yours. Yours to pay me with, anyway.
Alright, well, I guess we can do that. Deal with Silver in Springvale as an optional objective. And what's all this about Galaxy News Radio, even though we have heard nothing about this so far?
Galaxy News Radio is some loudmouth radio station located in the ruins of DC. Three Dog, the king of that loony bin, keeps yapping about fighting some good fight or something. A bunch of crap.
I see.
But I suppose if you wanted to know what was going on in the Wasteland, that's the place to go. Me, I could care less.
I see. Alright, well, time to go talk to that junky
Careful in
bitch
DC,
Silver.
Those super mutants can be a prickly bunch.
Super mutants. Interesting. Well, fortunately we haven't had the misfortune of seeing some very difficult enemies, but I'd like to take a look inside Moriarty's saloon, if you know what I'm saying. Because, well, this is an interesting area, and there's lots of different people and things that we can do here, but it's mostly for drinks and stuff. Who are you?
Good to see you.
Oh, nice. I've never seen you before in my life. Oh, Jesus.
You piece of junk.
What the hell?
Day it's the same damn thing. Hey, Smoothskin, do you need something?
Oh,
Drink, maybe? Anything? Anything at all?
what's wrong with your face? He can't help it. It's the wasteland.
Wait, you're not gonna hit me? Yell at me?
Nope.
Not even berate me a little bit?
Did you want me to? Because I hadn't planned on it.
Well now, that's a surprise. I'm used to every asshole smooth skin in this town giving me shit just 'cause I look like a corpse.
Well,
I'm glad to see that there are a few worthwhile people around here.
I ain't racist.
Moriarty'd have my head if he caught me selling at a discount. But for you, I'll risk it.
Oh, excellent. Thank you, Gob. You know, your appearance as well as your name doesn't really help matters for you. Anyway, have you seen my father? He goes by the name Liam Neeson. Sometimes you might have seen him in a couple animes. Maybe some, low-budget animations and things like that.
I do remember a guy like that. Honestly, I usually keep my head down. I tend to get smacked around if I look customers in the eyes.
That sucks.
But talk to Moriarty, he'll know more.
Oh, we already did that. Huh. Please tell me if there's anything that you know about my father. Please tell me.
Sorry,
Damn it.
Smoothskin. I can't take the risk. Moriarty will beat the shit out of me for even talking to you.
All right.
I told you, Gob, it ain't the radio.
What?
The Enclave station comes in fine. It's Galaxy News. Their signal's been shit lately.
Huh. Interesting. So this is where all the hubbub about Galaxy News radio's coming in. But Nova?
Hi there. I'm Nova. New to Megaton, huh? Do yourself a favor and keep walking. Some of us stay for a few days, and then it's 5 years later.
I like how she did that as she was, smoking. So she's basically the town prostitute, and you can literally rent a room, but not do anything with her. She literally tricks you with sexual intercourse.
Yeah, I remember that man. I saw him talking to Moriarty. It's hard to forget handsome men like that.
Liam Neeson usually does that to women. Yeah, he's trying to charge me for the information. What gives?
Yeah, that's Colin's style, all right. He sells information so much, you'd think the bar was just a hobby.
Oh. Anyway, she charges... How much do you charge?
Well, for you, a room and some company will run you 120 caps.
Jesus. Not for your stupid face.
Okay, then.
She isn't even offended anymore. Yeah, what's the story with Gob?
Who, Gob? Well, if you can get past how he looks, he's a sweetheart. Colin's awfully hard on him, though.
I'd imagine. Do you ever, work with him?
With Gob? Well, he's sweet, and I know that he'd like to. It's just, well... I don't want to sound shallow or anything. I mean, I'm a whore. My standards aren't exactly high.
Okay, well, at least she
There are
admits
places
it.
even I won't go. Johnnies that are squishier than me are one of them.
Wow, okay. One more question and I'm
We
done
don't
with
talk
you.
about it much, but apparently there's a whole city of ghouls somewhere down in D.C.
Oh.
He's mentioned his mother a couple of times, but other than that, he won't really say.
All right, so maybe one of these
He's
days
been here
we'll
for,
go there.
I guess about 15 years now. Ever since Moriarty bought him off those slavers.
Well, maybe we'll go down there one of these days. I'm sure Gob would have
Sure
something to say
thing,
with
baby. What did you have on your mind?
it. Leave?
Take care of yourself, hun.
Thank you. So we've also got Lucy West here.
I don't recognize you. New in town or something?
Maybe. I might be. Who wants to know?
I do.
Oh.
I'm looking for someone to make a delivery. Interested?
Oh. I am slightly interested, but a job typically means that I get paid, and I would very much like my due retribution.
Actually, I don't have any caps with me. I used everything I had buying a shack in this town.
Oh,
But
wow.
if you'd be nice enough to help me, I bet my father would pay you something for all the trip.
Oh, nice.
What do you say?
I'm sure he would lovingly oblige his personal belongings to me. So what exactly did you have in mind?
Hey, you're pretty smart for a wastelander.
Wow, thank you.
I need you to deliver a message to my family.
Wait,
They
that's
live in
it?
a small settlement northwest of here. If you bring it, I'm sure my dad will pay you. I'll tell you more if you agree. Please, I could really use your help.
This really is entrapment. But fine, why not?
Great. I'd like you to deliver this message to my family in the Arafu settlement.
Arafu, you
I haven't
say.
heard from them in months, and I'm worried. As soon as you get there, Talk to Davis West.
Davis
He'll
West.
be glad to pay you for the trip.
Is that your father, I'm assuming? Because his last name is West? Is he technically Mayor West? Anyway, we've got a new quest, Blood Ties, and we'll be able to do some interesting things about that. But first, tell me a little about Arafu. That's kind of an interesting name for a town.
Sure. Be glad to, since you're doing me a big favor and all.
Just walking a couple of miles. Where is it?
Arafu is northwest of Megaton, on an old overpass over the Potomac.
All right.
If you follow what's left of the river, you can't miss it.
Sounds good. Do you suspect your family is in danger, perhaps?
No, not really. Maybe my letters just aren't arriving. Whatever you can do to get it there would sure be appreciated.
All right, that sounds good. So is there anything dangerous that I should know about, maybe? Put me at risk?
What? Apart from the wasteland critters, labor raiding parties, raider hit squads, and occasional landmine? No, it's completely safe.
All right,
If
sounds
this was
good.
easy, I'd go myself, you know.
All right, thank you. So, anyway, I have to leave.
Thanks again for doing this for me.
No
It
problem.
means a lot.
So we still need to find the whereabouts of our father, but we keep getting sidetracked by things. Huh. And this very oddly dressed man is standing over beckoning to me, very rudely. Is there something you needed?
My. Just when I had all but given up hope.
Oh.
My dear boy, I'm very happy to make your acquaintance.
Are you now?
I am Mr. Burke.
Mr. Burke.
And you, well, you are not a resident of this putrescent cesspool. That makes you a rather valuable individual.
Why, thank you. Huh. That's interesting that you should say that. I find myself rather enthralled with your attire.
Finally, someone with a modicum of civility and
Thank you.
common sense. I represent certain interests, and those interests view this town, this Megaton, as a blight on a burgeoning urban landscape. You have no connections here, no interest in this cesspool's affairs or fate. You could assist us in erasing this little accident off the map.
Wait, Mr. Burke, are you implying that you're a terrorist? I'm listening.
The undetonated atomic bomb for which this town is named is still very much alive. All it needs is a little motivation. I have in my possession a fusion pulse charge, constructed for a singular purpose: the detonation of that bomb. You'll
Interesting.
rake it to the bomb, then you'll get paid handsomely. What do you say?
I don't know, this conversation seems a little bit familiar. But if you've got a couple extra caps, why not?
Is that the best you can do?
Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not impressed.
Alright, well that's fine, because Sims wants me to disarm it, and I have no intentions of blowing up Megaton.
Sims is an idiot.
What?
He prides himself on his position as mayor and sheriff of this scrapyard.
That explains why you're lounging in the ditziest place on the block. But, you know, maybe a couple extra caps. I am running a little low because, you know, I gotta pay Moriarty off for telling me where my dad is.
Indeed.
Oh, hooray!
A man's word is worth his weight in caps. I suppose I could arrange for a bonus of, say, 500 caps in addition to the base fee.
Oh, I thought he was
When
gonna give
it's
it to me off
done,
the bat.
Meet me at Tenpenny Tower, southwest of here,
All
well
right.
out of harm's way.
10 penny.
You can't miss it. Any questions?
I have no questions. If I get that 500 extra bucks there, extra caps, I think we're good. So it's time for me to go. Thank you for the fusion charge, my friend.
Don't let me keep you.
No, thank you. So is there anything else we need in the saloon, Gob? I want to talk to you one more time.
Hey, Pearl, what do you need?
Seems very happy to be talking to us. All right, so do we need to talk about Galaxy News Radio?
Mr. Moriarty says we can keep it on. It's a good radio station.
Oh, okay.
I like hearing the DJ, Three Dog, and how he's helping to fight the good fight.
You're gonna be hearing that phrase a lot.
If only I was a part of that, instead of being stuck in this dive.
Interesting. All right, well, thank you.
Come back soon.
Will do. I don't even know how we ended our last conversation, but I imagine it was on a very positive note because he seems very accepting of us. So we've got a couple of things to do. We now have a new objective in the Power of Atom. And we could possibly do that in, you know, also completing the optional objective with Silver in Springvale. But let's go ahead and drop down here And, I don't know. Whoop, gonna be a little careful. Ugh, dang it. How do I get down from here? I'm not good at Fallout parkour. Ugh. There we go. Alright, so, there we go. Alright, so let's get out of here. We should probably indulge ourselves with the power of... Well, I don't know. Lucas Sims is right here, and I'm not sure if I really want to destroy it. Maybe we could tip him off. Tell him, you know, we're not up to the task.
Yeah?
How's it going, Mr. Man? I met a man named Burke. He was not accompanied by a Mr. Hare, but he said he'd pay me to rig the bomb to explode. And I don't know how I feel about that.
He said what? Oh, I never did like the look of him.
Me either. Actually, I think he was just kidding. No, he gave me a fusion pulse charge. Can you believe it? A complete stranger who he has never seen before, and he just thinks that I have never lived here before.
Jesus, give me that thing.
There you go.
Let's go find this Burke character. You're about to get an education in wasteland justice.
Oh, sweet Jesus. That's my favorite kind of justice. Alright, well, where did he go? Oh, hey, how's it going? Can I follow you? Are you going to take a really convoluted route to get back to Moriarty Saloon and get caught on things? It's fine by me, Mr. Lucas Sims. Yes, so Retribution will be distributed, administered, and just all kinds of methods. Man, this is... Oh, there's Lucy West. We're going to do your mission in like 5 episodes, so just keep that in mind. And hey, it's Jericho. No, that was Lucas Sims. That was not me. No, this is a man on a mission. And that mission is to take down that son of a bitch terrorist, Mr. Burke. That asshole. Ah, man. Alright, let's see it. Where did he go? Oh, how's it going?
You there, Burke. Explain your business in Megaton. I'm
Don't
sorry.
look at me like that.
Sheriff, what are you hollering about? You know damn well what I'm talking about. The bomb. You're trying to blow it up. Have you lost your goddamn mind?
Maybe.
Sheriff, I'm afraid there's been a misunderstanding. Someone has surely been spreading rumors. I'll be sure to address the situation. Personally. I'm placing you under arrest, Burke. At least until I figure out what the hell's going on around here. And I'm afraid I won't be able to oblige your request, Sheriff. I have pressing matters to attend to. Now, step aside. This isn't open to discussion. You're coming with me.
What?
Why do you knuckle-draggers always insist on doing things the hard way? Very well, Sheriff. Lead the way.
Hooray! Justice prevails! Awesome job, Lucas
Don't
Sims.
look at me like that.
Oh, jeez! No! No, you don't!
You've made a grievous error in judgment. Watch your back.
Oh, no. Alright, Mr. Burke, I'm sorry. Gotta put you down. Burke has been killed, so we can no longer receive a reward for blowing up Megaton.
Better him than me.
Well, that sucks. Lucas Sims is now dead. Well, I guess we can go loot this guy. We can collect... Hey, we could wear a pre-war hat. I would actually like his pre-war business wear and his silenced 10mm pistol. Thank you very much. Don't really want your glasses. And, Lucas Sims had to get shot in the back. Damn it. Well, let's just loot his body. We can take his Chinese assault rifle. It's always a plus. And we could also loot some of this stuff if we felt like it. Ooh, this one probably wouldn't be too bad. Administered justice in his name, in the name of Mr. Lucas. That's okay.
Really necessary.
It might be. This guy just died probably the most unhonorable death in the world. Got shot in the back. So here, I'm just going to make it seem like nothing happened. There it is. Had a little bit too much to drink. Sorry, Lucas Sims. Unfortunately, you're dead now. And this guy, he seems... Ugh, there. Somebody take care of this asshole. Let's get out of here. So we can still rig this place to blow, or we can go and disarm it in the name of Lucas Sims. I say we go ahead and disarm it for the good of all the people living in Megaton, because why the hell not? Attempt to disarm the bomb with our 25 explosive? I say we go for it. Hooray! So now that that's done, we have to report to his son, Hardin, who we saw a little bit earlier. Harden. What kind of a name is that, man? But it's kind of sad now. They have no sheriff or mayor. I guess Colin Moriarty is the self-proclaimed other half of the justice department of this settlement here. And usually Harden comes to run at us, but I don't know. This is their house, and I guess he's probably in here. He might be. Let's take a look, because there's a couple of things you can collect in this place. And once we're at a slightly higher level, I would like to be able to collect more things. Well, anyway. Is he sleeping? Does he not know the fate of his father quite yet? Well, I guess we could probably just take some stuff. Well, nobody knows. I really would like that hunting rifle. The hunting rifle in this game is awesome. I love it. I'm surprised we haven't gotten one earlier at this point. And before we leave here, something of great importance that I'd like to take note of is that this is Lucas Sims' room. Unfortunately, he's still technically owned, so we can't do anything about it. However, there is a bobblehead here, a bobblehead of strength, and your strength will be permanently increased by 1, which is fantastic. So thank you very much. And sounds like there's someone in here. Is there anything in this file cabinet, perhaps? Carton of cigarettes, I'll take that. Get some bad karma. That's alright. Let's get out of here. Oh, hey, Arden. I wasn't just looting your dad.
Disarm that thing. My dad. He would have been real happy about that. Thank you.
You got over
He
that
wanted you to have
extremely
these.
quickly.
A key and the deed to an empty place up behind the brass lantern.
Oh, no
Get
way.
in there if you want.
Oh,
We
sweet.
talked to Moira at Craterside Supply. She can help you decorate the place.
Children actors. So, in disarming the bomb, we got ourselves a Megaton house, which is awesome, and something I would have really liked to have out of this. So, as far as things go, I'm probably going to go and up my science to 50 so that we can now hack into average terminals, and small guns will even out at 50. Repair, maybe. I think I'll put up my repair. This is going to sound weird to 30. Yeah, it's going to be weird, but there's something I'd like to do a little bit later. And I'd say probably up our energy weapons and continue onwards as we're level 5. Fantastic. And so now we've got all this nonsense here to learn. Nothing's different, but I'm going to go ahead and go with the comprehension perk on the sheer notion that, you know, you get extra skill points, and the earlier you get this, the better. So, perfect. And there we go. Now we can start reading all of our comics and call it good to go. Anyway, let's leave Megaton. And we still have a couple minutes left. I was thinking about heading over to Springvale to go check out Silver, but I don't think we're going to have enough time, which is a bit unfortunate. So let's explore this place a little bit. There's a lot of things we can do here. We already looted the brass lantern. I think we got the lowest possible amount of caps from there. The sheer notion we did it super early, but this is my Megaton house. Had you decided to take the fate of this town in another direction, you would be getting something slightly less better, but here we've got ourselves our own personal Robo Butler, Wadsworth. How's it going?
Allow me to introduce myself. Ooh. I am Wadsworth, your personal robotic butler.
Oh, thank you.
I am here to look after your needs and to keep you happy and entertained.
With all of those...
What can I do for you?
Ooh, you look kind of scary. I'd like you to tell me a joke. It's kind of interesting. Do robots have a sense of humor? That's okay. That's okay.
I was going to attend the clairvoyance meeting, but it was cancelled due to unforeseen events.
Oh, I see. Clever, clever. Anything else?
My humor emitter array requires recharging.
Nope. That deja vu, man. So, if we request something to drink...
Certainly, sir. Here you are.
Of all things to have, purified water, it would be a robotic butler. So, Moira will be able to give us things for this place, which will actually help us out in the long run. And when we resume research for the Chapter 2 of the research guide, I'm going to go ahead and purchase those things.
I'll be sure and tidy up while you're away, sir.
Well, thank you. It's nice to know this has been in tip-top shape ever since we got here. And so there's nothing really here for us. We've got a bobblehead collector stand where you can place all of your bobbleheads, which is really nice, just so that we don't have to, you know, carry it around. We can activate a smart man knows a bandage only hides his wounds. And strength, it's essential to give your arguments impact. Yes, it is. Good sir. So interestingly enough, we've got ourselves just a nice little cozy shack, I guess. If we were living in this place, just in general, it would be a, you know, relatively decent place. But I mean, look at it. It's just generic. And I don't know. We've got ourselves a nice little desk here for nothing to do. We can sleep in our bed, and if you do sleep in your bed, then you can actually get well rested. And you can also do the same thing with the with a rented bed, just something you paid for or something in your name, and you'll be able to get more experience later on, so that's always nice. So anyway, we got a refrigerator that has things in here. Squirrel on sticks and things. Now, since we're starting to run out of stuff, you can start placing things in here that will never disappear, just so that, you know, you can empty up some space in your inventory. Case in point, we could take all of our pre-war books and place them in here, just so we're not carrying around things worth weight. And I don't even know what else I need to deposit in here. Maybe some scrap metal. Should probably start picking more of that up. I know I've been passing it up pretty often. Put in some vodka, chill it. There we go. We can also read all of our books, which is nice now. So I think I'll go ahead and take a little bit of reading time. But first, we should probably, do following in his footsteps in the next part. And I actually was, well, we're almost out of time here. So let's go read some of our books. I actually wish they did have, you know, some semblance of, you know, you could actually read like a couple pages of this, but our sneak increased by 2, which is nice. DC Journal of Internal Medicine, Medicine, Strength, man. Oh no, that was melee weapons. I don't know why I said Strength. Let's see, Pugilism Illustrated. There we go. Emptying up our inventory. Turkeys, Tales of a Junktown Jerky Vendor. Such a weird title. And Tumblers. There we go. Tumblers Today. Very nice. Oh man, this was quite the episode, was it not? But, well, we ended up saving Megaton from sheer destruction in the form of an atomic bomb they decided to build their settlement around. Unfortunately, the sheriff lost his life as a result, and we got ourselves a new mission in terms of looking for our father, and that's to interrogate the psycho junkie bitch Silver in Springvale. So next time, I say we go ahead and take a look over there, as well as investigate the school that we had gone past a couple episodes back, on the sheer notion that there's a couple of things we can loot there, as well as a couple of raiders, and, you know, just have a little bit of action in the next part. Alright, so my name is Ellison Cruz, and hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and, well, I expect to see you in the next one, because if not, well, you're gonna miss a lot, and probably not. Is it 30 minutes yet? Something like that. Okay, see you guys later.